want to get to in order to be the better version of yourself, to be able to enjoy life. And then from there, slowly work your way, whether you want to be a healthy person or you want to then be a fitter person. Yeah. So that's my answer for.
That's true. You mentioned about sedentary, amateur athlete, and then elite athlete. So now we have like three categories of people. So normally, as a like for you as a movement coach, normally which category of client do you coach the most?
The most, I would say, somewhere between sedentary to amateur. Yeah. I haven't got a chance to coach elite athlete, which is also not really my target audience. But yeah, I actually get more satisfaction training the sedentary and the amateur athlete because there is a lot more to grow. And then when you see that they actually change themselves because they engage with better movement or better training or better lifestyle, it's very satisfying. Yeah. So for me, my greatest satisfaction when I train people is that they know their body better than I do. Yeah. And which often that's the case, that they can describe, like one of the example that I can give is so like I always, when I train people, I always ask them, how do you feel? What do you think? So unfortunately, I'm not those people that, I want you to do 10 reps, 12 reps. I don't push people to do that. But what I tend to do is I ask them, what do you think you're doing? And then I sometimes record their movement, and then I will review with them. I will ask them, do you think you are doing like what you are seeing? And then they'll be like, okay, that's not what I imagined, because everybody has a perception of how their movement is, but often it's very different from how it is. But as we train together more and more, and I ask them, oh, how do you feel? What do you feel? They can describe a lot more accurate to the movement. And then when they don't feel something is right, they will tell me right away. So sometimes, because every one of us know our body or should know our body, ourselves well. But the thing is, we are not trained to do that. So as a coach, yes, we will be your second pair of eyes. But my goal is to train people so well that they can tell the mistake, or they can tell what's wrong before I can see it. So most of my clients are able to do that. It's like, when I don't say anything, they will tell me that, oh, I don't feel this right. Am I doing the right movement? Then I'll be like, oh yeah, because as a coach, there is a limitation. When you see a person's movement, right, in as whole, you have to check every single body part. By the time that you focus on one area, sometimes you can miss some other area. But if the client or the or whoever that's doing the exercise can describe that, it's good, it's not good, where to do, and that's it. Yeah. So you match everything together. So yeah.
Is this one of the way to keep your clients stay motivated?
Oh yes, definitely. Because they know they can control their body well. So it's like they're excited what's next, because when they know how to move their body, they are not fearful of movement. They are not fearful of what they do in their daily activity. So it's like, if they have problem with the knees and they do squats, they will be like, should I be doing that? Should I not be doing that? But if they know their body well, they will be willing to try. Oh, what's next? Oh, can I do this? Yeah, I'll be more than happy to try. So that is what I want people to do, to not be fearful of movement, to discover how else can they challenge their body. Yeah.
Oh, you are such a great coach. I hope like when I first started my my PT training, I hope my old coaches can be as nice as you.
I think it has a lot to do with the background I have. So as a wushu athlete, we have to know how we look like when we train. So when we look at our form, we'll be like, this movement no good. And then, of course, when we train as an athlete, the coach will be telling me that, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. You need to lunge more. You need to stay longer, stay lower. But in my brain, I'll be like, yeah, I'm doing that. So um, it takes a lot of experience to actually get to that point. And that's why I understand in the sense that because I'm an athlete, I know the struggle. And I'm a coach, I also know the coach struggle. So being able to have these two perspectives, I feel I can really help people to move better. And there is no need for frustration because you really have to go through that period of phase. But my role is to make it fun and make it interesting so that people will not be fearful of movement and people are motivated to explore movement.